Today's video, I'm going to educate you on how many things you need to craft in order to level up your crafting of weapons from 1 to 100. How many things you need to craft from tier 4 through 8, okay? How much the profit difference is. Is it better to just buy the items and study them? We're going to find out. For bows, I'm just doing bows. This is an astronomical amount of math to do. We're going to find out. What is the cheapest way to maximize bows from level 1 to 100? And how much will it cost? And what's the most efficient way? Let's find out. Alright, so I'm going to give you an example of just flat tier 4 bows, just how much stuff you would have to do. And then I'm going to show you the easy way to determine whatever it is you're trying to craft to see how much or what is the cheapest possible way to craft it. So first off, let me show you this. Just for tier 4 bows, if you wanted to craft a tier 4 bow with premium, you get 1,080 fame per craft, so you have to craft over 23,000 bows, which would require 763,000 planks, and that would cost you 142 million, and then you're only going to sell the bows and make 43 of that million back. So that's a stupid amount. You don't want to do that, right? But if you take the tier 4 bows, you can study them, which destroys the bow. So you only need 8,674 bows to be studied, which would only cost you 15 million, and then 5 million in study fees at one of the cheaper areas of the game, right? So there is a way to calculate, instead of going through every single weapon tier and every single enchantment level, there's a way to do this the fast way. And to do it the fast and lazy way, you take the material cost and then find the closest one to the bow's cost, and then you also do the opposite. So let me show you real quick, okay? We have a bow here, estimated market value 1,822, and we have 32 pine planks, 5,977. So we would do the math, and then see what the differential is, and we're going to find the highest and the lowest real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, I have done 2 hours of math, and I'm ready to share the results. Oh, my brain is so fried. Okay, so if you're looking for the cheapest way to level from 1 to 100, at least with bows, you'll have to do the math on every single weapon, but it should be mainly maybe the same across multiple weapons. Anyway, the winners are 4.0 bows and 6.0 bows will both only cost you 17 million silver to study. But if you have to craft and you refuse to study, then after you craft all the bows and you sell all the bows, 4.3 will only cost you 27 million after you sell them all, but 4.3 barely sells. The sales volume is incredibly low on 4.3, so it could take you over a year to sell all the bows that you will need to craft, and you will still lose 27 million. So honestly, you should just study the 4.0 and 6.0 bows. Now, the losers of this category are 4.3 will cost you 129 million to study, and flat 8 will cost you 202 million after sales to craft. Yikes. Alright, this is probably why you clicked on this video in the first place, is to know how many things you need to craft or how many things you need to study to go from 1 to 100 for every single normal weapon. Not rune weapons, not artifact weapons, not soul weapons, not relic weapons, not Avalonian weapons. Those all earn way more crafting fame per craft than normal weapons. So the numbers will be smaller if you craft any of those, okay? So, for 4.0, you can see that it takes 23,851 items to level 1 to 100. Or you can take 4.0 items and study 8,674 of them, okay? And you can see all the way down at 8.3, if you craft 8.3 weapons, you only need to craft 49 of them. Or study 18 of them. And if you watch the previous part of the video, you'll see which one is mathematically the best to study and mathematically the best to craft, even though technically it would be better to just buy the weapons and study them. Again, you'll have to do the math on every weapon because the costs are different on every weapon, and the costs will definitely be different between Rune Soul, Relic, Avalonian weapons, okay? This is just for normal weapons. It's been so much math, guys. Here, I know it's going to be hard, blah, I can't talk. It's going to be hard to see, but this is my notes, okay? It takes 25,758,944 fame to level weapons from 1 to 100. If I craft tier 4, I get 1,080 fame. Alright, tier 4 planks, 32 of them, because I did bows as a test. 32 planks cost me 5,760 silver. A tier 4 bow only cost me 2,003 silver. This is a silver differential of 3,757. So it takes that many bows, or that many bows to be studied, and all in all, it will take 89 million to craft or 17 million to study. So let me show you how we got these numbers, okay? So here's what we do. We take the price, we take the amount of the crafted bows, 23,851. We're going to multiply that by the cost of the planks, 5,760. You may be thinking, but if you craft, you get planks back. Yeah, but you technically could have just sold those planks. You still need that exact amount of planks to craft that exact amount of bows, okay? So that's going to cost you 137.381 million in planks, okay? So just remember this number. We're rounding up here. 137, okay? Just 137. That's 137 million. Then you take 23,851 bows, and you multiply it by how much you could sell the bows for, which is 2,003. All right, and you get 48 million. So what did I say that number was? Well, it's 89 plus 48, so it was 89 plus 48, so it would be 137 million. So take 137, and then you minus 48, right? There you go. So that makes 89 million to craft. Now, for studying, it takes 8,674 bows to study, and you're going to multiply that by the cost of the bows, 2,003. So that means it costs 17.3 million to study. So that's how I did the math on this, okay? And you can see here, this took a very long time. I had to go to the market. I had to craft one of each of these bows because I'm a bow crafter in the game. So I can, get the fame counts. This is with premium, by the way. Don't even dare craft without premium. And I do say do not even dare craft without a fame week, okay? I don't know if studying during a fame week gives you more fame. I have no clue. I assume it does. So you can get it even cheaper than 17 million for the bow tree if you want. But yeah, here's all the data. Oh boy, this took hours of my life. I hope this helped you guys, man. I really did. I really do. Anyway, I'm Soul Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. I make videos every day on this channel, so hit subscribe right now. Just hit subscribe right now. I spent 2 hours doing the math. You hit that subscribe button. You can always unsubscribe later. Just do it right now. Just for now, okay? Because you'll get a video tomorrow, and you might like that one better. Who knows? Anyway, guys, that's the video. On screen is another video that you should watch. Click that video right now that's on screen. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Now, besides Fame Week, which is usually only a week long, you can also gamble during Fame Week that you might have a crafting bonus week, like if this is plus 10%, like bows, and you're trying to max out a bow, then, that's another bonus that you can do. I just needed 20 more seconds of video to get paid because a video under 8 minutes doesn't run ads. I spent too long on this video.